So guys, since I'm doing this along with Christian Guzman, I thought that I would use his macro calculator to determine what my macros are going to be during this cut. So obviously I'm going to start with my body weight and go from there. So we'll just switch over to a piece of paper right now and then we'll hit the macros. So using Christian's formula, I'll do my body weight, starting body weight 84.6 kg kilos, and we'll convert that to pounds, which is 186 pounds. So we'll just round that up to 190 just for the purposes of this, to make it easier. A whole round number obviously is easier. So what we need for our overall caloric intake per day, we'll start with our weight, which is 190, and we'll times that by 14 to 16, and with that we get between 2,660 all the way up to 3,040. Okay, so between 2,600 and 3,000. So we'll just go right in the middle, we'll split it. We'll go 2,850, just to split it right in the middle evenly. From there, we need to work out our proteins, our carbs, and our fats. To start out, we need to work out the proteins. Now for this, it's relatively easy. You can just use your body weight. That's the easiest, most relevant formula for that. So I'll just use 190 as my protein intake for the day. So I'll do 190 grams of protein each day in my daily intake. From there, we need to work out the fats. That's the next one we work out. So with that, as Christian did, he did body weight, which is 190 times by 0.3 all the way to 0.4. Whoops. Okay, so from there, 0.3 to 0.4, we'll continue, and with that, we get between, and from that, we get between 57 and 76 grams of protein per day. So I'm just going to once again split that in the middle. We'll go 65, but because I eat a lot of calories as fats, I'll go 70. So here we'll go 70 grams per day. Now the last one, which is the hardest one to work out, is carbs. This is basically your leftover amount of food which you need to intake each day. So we'll just move on to this next page and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so carbs. You have to know that each one is worth a certain amount of calories. Carbs is 4 calories, proteins 4 calories, and fats is 9 calories. So from there, we're going to work out how much protein and fat we're using in terms of calories. So that would be 4 times by 190 and 9 times by 70, which equals to 760 for protein and 630 for fats. So from there we have our calorie amount for proteins and fats, 630 and 760. Now from that, that's the easiest part to work out. So since carbs is worth 4, we'll just come down here. Carbs is worth 4. So we go our total, which is 2,850. We worked this out on the previous page. And we minus 760 and we minus 630. And then we're left with 1,460. For each carb that we have is 4 calories. So all we do is divide 1,460 by 4, and then you're left with how many carbs you can have each day. And that total answer comes to 365. So in total we can have 365 carbs a day. So if we come back to this previous page, we have our protein 190 grams, we have our fats 70 grams, and our carbs, which we just worked out, is 365 grams. So with that, I now have my macronutrient intake. So with that, I now have my approximate calorie intake in terms of carbs, fats, and proteins. So now we have our macros set, which is pretty simple. You guys can follow along and do your own if you prefer to do, if you're on a cut, whatever you want to do. But that is what I'll be doing: 365 carbs, 190 protein, and 70 fat. And then possibly taking more and more weight as time goes on and we're starting to lose more weight, because I'm actually going to be intaking less due to my weight. So it will always be ever changing depending on what body weight you actually are. So if you enjoyed this part of the video, we'll move straight on to the rest of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit, and we'll move straight on. Catch you later. Bruh, check this pimple out. Look at it. Bruh. Welcome to the video. Let's start this day off with a boom! Good morning guys. So today I'm headed off to base camp, which is basically a big warehouse with obstacle course and a gym inside of it. I'm going with my friends from school, and you possibly could get to see some of them depending on if they want to be filmed or not. But I've got my breakfast, as you just saw, and I'm heading over there. It's about a half an hour drive, so I better get on it because otherwise I'm going to be late. I don't want to be late, man. I don't want to be late. Just arrived at base camp and my friends are already here, so I'm late, but we'll get in a workout and we'll do this obstacle course. I'm pretty excited, it's going to be good. So let's hit it right now. So I finished the obstacle course and now I'm training in the gym, but I'll show you guys around. So here it's basically an exercise to prepare you for true grit. There's heaps of obstacles all the way around, as you guys might be able to see. Then there's like a gym area, which is extremely cool because you can come here and train and do all obstacles and stuff and whatnot. But then you can also go and train in a gym type area. It's really good, and my favourite part of the whole thing, right here. Huge mirror, so you can flex. Oh, but I'm gonna get back to training. I got bench, as well as shoulders, and I might do some biceps because I'm feeling it today. I'm gonna grow these bad boys. So as you can see, guys, I'm currently working out, and I just wanted to reassure you and touch base on what I was talking about this morning with the carbs, proteins and fats and overall calories. So for me, the hardest thing to get in my day is protein. And protein, you can find it in good sources like chicken breast or turkey breast or any types of nuts. Nuts are actually a really good source of protein and good omega-3 fatty acids. Along with fish. Fish is really, really good for protein. And I feel like this is going to be the hardest part of actually finding the calories within my day is the protein. And I get probably about 30% to 40% of my protein through supplementation, which obviously isn't what I want to be doing. I want to be intaking more food and less supplements, because food is, let's be honest, always going to be better than any supplements you can take on the market, because the real thing is better than a synthetic version made up just to imitate the real thing. Actually not be intaking that much fat, where it's a big part of my diet usually, is going to be the greatest challenge for me, in my opinion. So that's my little intake and my little talk, my little rant about this caloric intake and the carbs, proteins and fats situation within my diet. So we'll just continue with the workout. I hope you enjoyed this little commentary, and we'll just get on with it and continue the rest of the vlog. Thanks for watching, guys. So since we're not too far away from Ash's place, I decided that I would come and chill. Yo! What's up, man? So let's go over and say hello to the boys!
I love it when friends come to visit me.
Watch out! We got a stray ranger.
Let the dogs out!
His hair is almost as red as my car. No offense to any rangers out there, but look at it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I know the bulk of the video was to do with the caloric intake, with the carbs, proteins and fats at the beginning of the video, but I really just wanted to let you guys know how I'm going to be eating and how I'm going to be sticking to this strict regimen so I can lose the kilos, lower that weight, lower that body fat percentage, because let's be honest, overall I'm just trying to get a better physique, and me doing it along with hundreds of other people around the world, that helps me and it motivates me, seeing that all these other people are trying their hardest and trying their best to reach this common goal, which I love the idea of, which is extremely good. So thanks guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, peace.
On the L train in Chicago, Halloween day, you dress like Khaleesi.